I'm not against the wearing thing. That's something that is an extremely insecure simp thing for a guy to be like, you can't wear these things. No, that's stupid. Like my girl can always look the hottest, especially when she's next to me. I want her to look as bad as possible.
But there will be guys who will literally say that, who will be like,
yeah,
oh,
those guys are losers. I'm telling you right
yeah.
now, those guys are fucking losers. Like, he is actually scared of losing his girl then, and that's really sad.
But
like,
because I feel like what you're saying is like, oh, this is your perfect guy. You want a ring? Because you're making it sound like the ring is like handcuffs. You know
no, what I'm saying is that he has the leverage. Since he puts the ring on your finger, and y'all at the end of the day want marriage, if some of y'all, I'm not saying all y'all do, some of y'all may not even want marriage, some of y'all may not even want a relationship, some of y'all may never even want kids, but the ones that do, if you're a woman that truly wants those things, the man has the leverage. Because for you to get those things, he has to put the seed in you. He has to put the ring on your finger. He has to make all those very hardcore decisions. So like that's why he's the one with the leverage. Yeah.
So what if you're, doing girls trips and things before you got into this relationship, you're dressing a type of way, and he still decides he wants to date you, be with you, and it's like, I've been doing this. You could have left me alone. He's
supposed to have a boundary. So he should have said from the very start, like the very beginning, he would have said, look, you did all that shit in your past. You're not doing it anymore if you want to be with me. Now, if you don't want to be with me, fine. Like, go on your girls' trips. Like, the thing is, I totally think that if you're single, go do the single shit. Go on the trips. Go on your girls. If y'all want to go and have girls' nights out, fucking do it when you're single every fucking 3 nights. Like, whatever. Like, go as much as you want. But when you get in a relationship with somebody who you really care about and you want to save money with, here's the thing also. Y'all want to spend money going and doing, don't get me wrong, I know y'all don't have to spend a lot of money when y'all go to do certain things because men will pay a lot. But every dollar you spend right now is $7 in 30 years from now. And we're going to have the biggest crisis of people who are not going to be ready for retirement. You know how many people aren't maxing their 401ks at $20,000 a year right now? Aren't maxing their HSAs at $3,500? Aren't maxing their IRA on top of it at $6,000? You have to actually max out your 401k right now at $20K just to be able to have $6 million in 30 years. And that's how much we're going to need to retire compared to our parents retiring right now with $2 million or 1.5. There's different rates that you're going to need to retire with for each generation. Most of our generation is not going to have that 6 mil. They're not. And so when you want to go out and on these girls' trips, when you want to go do these things and focus on having fun and hedonism and doing these things with your girls instead of your family, generational wealth, I'm not about that. And this is the problem today. So many people living in the moment that y'all.
I'm going to say this.
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm young. I'm meant to do the shit that I'm meant to do right now. If I'm going to take that girl's trip, I'm going to take that girl's trip. So, if I'm not meant to be with that man, I ain't meant to be with that man, because there's going to be a man that comes along that's going to accept me with these girls' trips, with these friends, doing the shit that I've been doing with whatever money I got in my pocket.
Facts.
It don't matter what I do now.
Yeah.
Yes, it affects my future, but what I do now is setting me up for my future.
So this is another issue that we see all the time.
I'll be done with it by then.
Well, y'all have this mentality of, I'm going to find this guy. It doesn't matter because and I know why you have this mentality, because if I were you, I would have the same mentality. If I could get on Tinder right now, if I could fucking instantly get attention from men or dick or whatever, from anybody, I would have the exact same mentality as you, that I don't give a fuck what men think, and I'm going to do whatever the fuck I want for as long as I want, and some simp is going to pull up at 35 or 40, and he's still going to take care of my ass. But guess what? That is not the reality of the world. The reality of the world is men are worth nothing at 18, but then we become worth a lot at 30, 35, because we have to work hard to get up to our point. The reality is women are worth a fuck ton at 18. Y'all get all y'all's value. You are self-made millionaires at 18 years old because of your beauty. Your beauty and your youth is everything to men, especially men that are valuable, especially men that are choosing. And those are the guys that y'all want. Those are the guys that end up stigmatizing you usually. So the thing is, y'all could say that you don't care, but you're going to be in a whole different mindset at 30, 35, 40. There's something called the wall that women hit. I don't know when y'all are going to hit it. I have no idea when it is. It's a mental thing for each woman individually. And when you hit it, you're going to realize that you don't get the same men that you got when you were 20. And you're going to be like, damn, I'm not getting DM'd like I was. I'm not getting the attention like I was. This is whack. This is not how I was fucking 10 years ago. And when that happens, it's a wake-up call. I go to the fucking I go on TikTok almost every day to the dating over 30 and dating over 40 to hashtag, and the women on there crying their eyes out because they fucking waited too long, or they listened to feminism, or they listened to some bullshit. Even Jennifer Aniston was just crying a couple months ago about this. She couldn't even freeze her eggs because she waited too long. Like, y'all got to understand that society wants y'all single. They want y'all to stay stuck single because they make way more money off of you. Going on trips, buying makeup, doing all this type of shit instead of buying a house and generational wealth. They want y'all to stay single. Trust me. Trust me.
Let me ask
this world profits like crazy.
Who's to say I'm not working on my generational wealth right now?
Facts.
While I'm young, while I'm still single.
Not in the
Who's to say I
process
don't
of
own a
buying
house?
Just
a
because I
house.
don't have a man beside me that's gonna sit up here and pay for all my bills, I can handle the generational wealth on my own. I literally have my own shit going on my own. So why is it that I can't build a generational wealth and still go on those trips? I just don't.
I was just explaining the leverage thing. If you don't want to get married, if you don't want kids, if you don't want a relationship, girl, do you.
I do. I want all those things.
Well, I'm just explaining to you, it's going to be harder to get them then. That's it. That's all I'm saying. And you might disagree and say, I don't think it's going to be harder. But we'll see in 10 years. We'll see who's right. You know,
That's
like
fine.
I'm not, like it's just like a big we'll see.
Can we
I'm always betting on the future. That's all. The only reason why I'm successful today is I'm very good at predicting shit. Very good. I've made a lot of money off the stock market and all types of other business that was all based off prediction. So, yeah, this is what I do. What's up?
Can we go back to the age thing where you said, like you waited too long? I feel like this is me personally. I'm the type of person tomorrow's not promised for none of us.
Mm-hmm.
Like the world can literally end in 10 years.
Mm-hmm.
So at 25, if I want to live my life to the fullest, if I want to go out to do a girl trip, go live my life to the fullest as a single woman, I feel like as men, like, like you said, like for men, y'all have to work up. For us, because at 18, I was still getting bullied at 18. Like, you know what I'm saying? I wasn't a millionaire. I wasn't, I had to work.
I'm just saying you have your youth, which we value a lot, which men value.
What about Angela Bassett?
I'm just... I'm just telling you just straight up just how men think. Like, that's all I'm saying. Like, a lot, like I said, most of the time, women don't care about what men think. Why? If I were you, I would not give a fuck. I wouldn't, because the only guys who you give a fuck about are 10% of them. But 90%, like I said, are beta simp cucks, and they don't give a fuck. You can go on your girls' trips, y'all can go do all that shit, and they won't care at all. And there's tons of them. Y'all can be with, there's tons of those guys. You can be with as many as you want.
See, my boyfriend doesn't trip about girls' trips. It's just I don't have girls for those trips.
Yeah.
So he doesn't care about
Well, like, and the thing is, like, birds of a feather flock together. So if you want to sit there and hang out with, if you're a girl in a relationship and all your girlfriends are single, it's like, why would you even want to put yourself in that situation? And the thing is, you may not. Huh? What if none of them are single?
Yeah.
I mean that's fine.
We're
but I'm
going
still
on.
saying though,
Yeah,
I
but
still
they're
wouldn't trust. The thing is, like, like you could say that things don't happen, but if you're in Cancun, the foam can party, fucking hot dude over there, he was hot, I was drunk, fucking one thing led to another. Shit happens. Like, I don't care what anybody says. 14 days after your period, you're horny. You're horny. You're feeling it. Like, this is a science. We can literally find a week. Like, there's tons of studies that show this type of shit. We can see how women are very naturally kind of do like sex sometimes. There's nothing wrong with this. Y'all can enjoy sex. But the problem is whenever we want to lie about it and we want to say, the thing is, there's lots of marriages where there's a beta bucks, a guy who pays for everything, and they're looking for an alpha to fuck. They're looking for a guy that they really like to fuck, but they're with the beta guy because he pays for everything. Y'all would love to be with a guy that you can get everything from. You can get sex, money, energy, attention, and time from. But you usually have to choose one guy that you can get the sex from because he's good sex, and he won't give you the money, energy, attention, time. So you go find that from all the simps. That's why I always ask ladies on this show. Hey y'all, Sergio here. I just want to mention I've created a completely free guide that shows you exactly how I went from having low confidence and being painfully awkward around women to easily meeting and dating numerous high quality desirable women in real life without the use of any dating apps or social media. So if you're struggling to get out there, if you have approach anxiety or don't know what to say or how to interact with women to make them want you and are sick of using dating apps with low value girls that hundreds of other guys have been chatting with, click the link in the description below to grab your free guide right now. And if you want private mentorship with me personally to help guide you every step of the way in this process, check out my mentorship program in the description too. I would be happy to help you reach your dating goals and overcome any obstacle you may face. And trust me, if I can do it, you can do it too. I hope to see you soon. Peace out.